is designed to give you a brief overview of the team multimedia presentation for AP Capstone at the STEM Early College. Let's discuss a quick overview of the Performance Task 1 requirements. Remember, you should have been working on your individual research report, or your IRR, on a particular lens of the topic or problem your group decided upon. This should be approximately 1,200 words and should be, in essence, a literature review of existing information about your lens. It should not be an argumentative paper. The team multimedia presentation utilizes the information found in your individual research reports to develop an argument surrounding your topic or problem, looking toward a conclusion or a solution. All members of the team are required to participate in the team multimedia presentation. Your team multimedia presentation has three major components that we'll discuss. The first are the slides themselves. The slides should be done in such a way that they are clear, easy to read, and not distracting. This includes using a neutral background with clearly distinct fonts and colors. You should also have a good balance of texts and images. Avoid using large blank spaces or overloading your slides with images or text. At any time that you use a direct quote or you pull an image from a location, you should in text cite that using APA formatting. You should also have your references slide. Your slides should also be labeled or organized in such a way that they signpost for your audience. This means that your audience can clearly follow your presentation and your line of reasoning using what you're saying, as well as the titles on your slides. Remember, the slides are meant to be a support for your presentation, not the entire thing. Your audience cannot read your slides and listen to you present at the same time. The presentation must include all members. If a member does not participate in the presentation, that is 0. There is no makeup. The presentation is 8 to 10 minutes and it will be via Zoom. The only ones in the Zoom room at the time will be myself and your team. At the end of your presentation, you will have one oral defense question per person. This oral defense question does not impact your 8 to 10 minute time limit. During your presentation, you are welcome to use note cards or notes written on paper. Remember, I have asked you to submit a script, but that script does not have to be explicitly word for word. It can be an outline of your presentation, or it can be major bullet points that your team would like to discuss. You may have this present while you are presenting. However, you need to be animated and involved in your presentation rather than simply reading from the paper. If you choose to write a full script, please note I will not have the script in front of me and be expecting you to remember it word for word. Lastly, there's the scoring piece. You will be scored twice on your presentation. The first time is using the AP College Board rubric for the team multimedia presentation. This score will be entered into AP Classroom Digital Portfolio, and you will not have access to this until May 1st. The second scoring will be using the TMP checklist for your grade at the STEM Early College. Please note, once again, you will not see a grade for this until May 1st. Your grade for the team multimedia presentation and individual research report, even though they were completed in quarter 2, will not show up in calculation of your grade until quarter 4. As listed on Canvas, presentations will be held virtually via Zoom on Friday, December 18th. Presentations will run from 2:30 to 4:15 p.m. Everyone should check Canvas for your designated time. Each team will have a total of 15 minutes. This includes getting into the session, preparing the presentation, giving the presentation, and answering the oral defense questions. It is incredibly important that every member of your team is on time and ready to present. We will start without members if we are running low on time. Your presentation will be managed remotely, meaning that I will have control of your slides. In order to advance, simply say next or next slide. And remember that all students in your team must be prepared to attend and present. If you miss the presentation, this will be a 0 grade. That will greatly impact your AP score. It is vital that you attend your presentation. It will be the last thing that you have to do for the semester. Lastly, remember the plagiarism content for your presentations. If any information makes it into your presentation that is plagiarized, regardless of who added it and who spoke about it, the entire team receives a 0 for plagiarism for your presentation. Double check everything and make sure that you are prepared to present and do the best that you possibly can. During your presentation, I request that you have your cameras on, but I cannot force you to. It is easier to grade you in terms of verbal presentation as well as your general engagement of your audience when I can see your face. However, not having your camera on will not detriment your score.